I've been gone a while, a fellow's been working, but I did build a PC, so now I can edit something about my laptop sounding like I'm gonna end it all. So this video is me testing how much less time it takes for me to edit. To kick this off, I want to choose a topic that I've been really interested in that I don't think has been getting as much publicity as it should. The character designs for all the dominants. They're all great, but a few of them are a league above. They all tend to help convey the character's position in the story and the other key details of the dominant and the icon they are the host of. Now, Final Fantasy games aren't exactly known for weak character designs. I'm not going to say they're all good because some are downright wacky like Tidus, Lulu, and Garnet. I've said what I've said and I will not take it back. With the expected tone and maturity of FF16, a lot of the designs have a level of practicality that's missed of the anime-esque flair of a Japanese-made RPG. So for this video I'm going to run through all the known dominants because I'm sure Leviathan is out there, and their designs and attempt to explain what I really like about them and don't like about each one. But I don't have any real experience with this, so I'm more just going to be saying things and you're just going to have to accept them and kind of interpret them how you think I mean them. So I'm going to start off with Hugo Kupka, the dominant of Titan. Now, Titan's typically shown as a huge muscular giant with an affinity for Earth. Now, if you wanted to downsize that to a human scale, I'm sure Hugo is what you would get. The man is large compared to other people we've seen him scaled against. His color palette's incredibly neutral with earth tones, and the pants and vests are simple and practical with a belt and a few adornments. But overall, it's a practical outfit that makes sense, and for what we know about the man, his homeland is an arid desert region. He's a former foot soldier turned economic minister after using his dominant status as a political power move. Overall, I think this design is good, but only when cross-referenced with his known lore, like all character designs should be in the end. It just seems weird that he's the only one who has that level of dedication to the lore. Sidolf is Telemon's certified Dilf and our resident Cid. Now, first off, those two swords at his hip are a classic signal for I'm a master swordsman. This does, however, contrast with him being the dominant of Ramu, who is depicted as a sagely old man with control over lightning. Maybe this is sort of justified as his sagely wisdom over sword techniques. Now, this man is dressed fresh as hell. Purple tone helps him match with his icon and distinguish him from the other people. He does have a level of Final Fantasy belt syndrome, but that does not bother me in any way. Overall, he does have a mature look to him, which I think works really well with how the trailers seem to position him as a party leader of Clive or a trusted, mature advisor to him. Overall, good, solid design. Benedict the Harmon, the one all of you guys have been simping for, and some of you real freaky fellows have been looking at this design and having some not-so-pure thoughts. Now, right off the bat, Garuda has wind theming, and that means birds. I really like feathered or furred collars, so this is a good jumpstart to the design. The tassels hanging from her waist do a nice job of breaking her silhouette from the form-fitting clothes, and seem like they add a nice bit of extra motion when she uses her wind-based abilities or uses that wind speed movement. Definitely a femme fatale sort of energy to her. The hints of yellow to green on the inside of the trailing segments and the sort of quilted, padded material that contrasts a bit more really help pull this design together for me, so I'm a fan. Dion Lesage. Now, I'm a massive Dragoon fan, but I just can't enjoy this design. He does show his princely and knightly position, and all that white definitely conveys a sort of purity or righteousness, which is correct for someone of his status in a holy country. But there's nothing about his design that screams Bahamut or hardened Knight Commander. I do, however, like the darker armored vest over top his white robe. Maybe it's symbolic of him having to harden his heart to protect himself or something. I really hope his characterization helps make up for the lack of creativity. Now, this is one I've been really excited for, Jill Warwick. This is just the peak of character design, so I'll try to do my best to explain it, but I know I won't fully be able to do it justice. So to start, the hair, long braid at the back with the rest framing her face creates a great look that's just unique enough without having to be ridiculous. The blue frills contrasting the white and black of the outfit's a great way to evoke ice without making a Todoroki outfit. The vest having a slim fit that then opens up at the dress portion creates an identifiable character silhouette. The non-linear shape of the dress portion adds a small level of practicality where it wouldn't be a ridiculous amount of fabric to trip over, but does still evoke the feeling of a former princess. So now that we're in the final stretch of this, Barnabas Tharmir, this outfit screams antagonist, but still has this level of regality to it. The black plate with the blue accents is a nice touch of color without making him too bright. The cape is just nice to add a bit more of the outfit, and I love that helmet visor. To me, if you saw this coming towards you on a battlefield, I'm sure your piss would enter your pants. Now Torgal. Dude's got a fresh bracelet on and no one seems to care. I'd even say Wolf Link walked so Torgal could run. The dude can hit Hurricane Runners and people want to act like he isn't the dominant of something, but anyway, I really like the design of Torgal. Now, with Clive, first appearance, I'd say definite anti-hero aesthetics. I'm a sucker for bulky gauntlets of slimmer torso gear, but the man is just wearing a shirt, it's almost a ridiculous flex. A fella doesn't even need chainmail or plate. The torn up cloak is great to liven up his outfit like a Barnabas, and man, the sword does look beastly. Honestly, his design's a big plus, which I think is great for the leading man. So now that I've got all the dominants out of the way, I'm happy with almost all our designs, talking about Dion. One thing I really appreciate is that the dominants all reflect their icon of their color palette, and it's a nice way to visually signify the connection without being immersion breaking, and also signify them as more standout characters. Everything I've seen from this game has had me conducting the hype train. Hopefully I'll be able to manage my time well enough to make more content, because this series is very important to me. I'm sorry for the video delay, I'm just terrible at balancing working full time. I'd like to give special thanks to Ion, the guy who makes most of my art assets, because I have the Photoshop skills of an 80-year-old man. So, thanks for watching, make sure to give the video a like if you like the content, and subscribe if you want to stay along for the ride. This is a special edition outro because I think I've outgrown this audio, so you get me and not the original audio. Comment Leviathan if you got this far, just want to see, Alright, I'm gonna head out.